Well, we were talking about advice for first time home buyers or just buyers in general. And the one thing I would tell you is, and I'm not saying this because this is what I do, but I've learned from personal experiences. A lot of times people try to time these market trips. They say, "Oh, well, this market's going to go down at 10%. It's going to go this and this." If you're not in the market, you're already losing. Even if you're in the market that's going down, you're not losing. And it's similar to a stock market.
Yep.
Get in and just buy your house. That's what I would tell you. And I'll give you a personal story. A friend of mine, um, he wanted to rent a house, and I said to him, "So why do you want to rent? Why don't you just buy?" He's like, "This is like 2 or 3 years ago, Rich. Market was still coming way up, right? It was on fire." I said, "Why don't you just buy something?" He's like, "I don't want to buy because the market's going to crash." He's like, "All the indicators are saying it's going to crash." And I'm like, "Well, what indicators?" Because my indication is I get people calling me all the time and wanting to buy a house, and that's what they're looking for. I know where the demand is.
Yeah.
Long story short, we do a 2-year lease at $3,000 a month for a little house, little Cape Cod house, nice house and all, $3,000 a month. And I said to him, I said, "So you're going to pay $72,000 in the next 2 years.
Mm.
If you were to buy a $500,000 house and it goes down 10% in those 2 years, you only lose 50,000.
Yeah.
If you're renting, you're throwing 72,000 away." So I'm like, "What?" And I said to him, I said, "How much do you think the market's going to go? Like, do you think it's going to collapse?"
Yeah.
Because even if it goes down 10%, you're still ahead of the game. So I think that's a big strategy too for people trying to time it right. Just get in on it, because the one thing about real estate is it's not a stock market. The stock market is not. I can't do anything with stocks if they go down except for sell them. But a house, I'm living in it. I can rent it. I can feed my family in it. I can throw the baseball around with my kid or shoot a hockey puck out in front. The house is a lot different than other investments, because the other thing is, if my house drops by a third tomorrow, Rich, guess what? I'm still going to sleep in it. I'm still living in it. I'm not going anywhere. And you play the long game. Maybe we'll go up a third in a couple years. But the point is, I can still use it. It's a tangible asset. So that's my story. I would say the best thing I could tell you is get in on the market, because if you're not in on it, you're already losing.